Okay, gonna do a video assessment here. And let's see, I took some video, pulled it down off your Instagram. And what we're trying to do is she explodes very quickly. So if you watch her body there, very quick. She really gets after it there. Here's another view. We're gonna look more at this one. That's very explosive. Okay, so now let's break down a little bit. Now, when you look at the legs, that's a good start right there. Okay, the left leg is kicking out. So right there with the left leg kicking out, that means if you look at the right leg, there's no push. So right there, she's got no push in the right leg, and the left leg is doing all the driving stride. We call it the stride leg, but the way she's using it, and most kids use it this way, is a momentum driven. So the momentum of the left leg is pulling the right leg, and you can tell by that if you look at her right heel, it gets turned around there, right there. That's basically the momentum from the left leg pulling her out and around. So she gets a lot of depth, a lot of push there. But see right there now, there's no drive in the right leg, and the right hip just stalls right there. The hip's basically done. And so that's why she does that finish. She uses the figure four, or sort of a figure four, and then balances on the left leg. So that's one thing that's gonna kind of stall the hips driving and stall out her power. Okay, so that's the lower half. We want to get into the legs more. We want to use the legs more. So by going forward, she's got the basics very well. So just trying to generate the power of your muscles firing and being more springy, and then adding the momentum into it after, then you're combining the power forces. Okay. Her arms, she's not creating a position to whip. I can't tell where right there, but she's got the glove arm going the other way. So we're not getting a great stretch there at the top to pull down with the back muscles. This is all basically lock your arm and rotate around the shoulder. Now she gets a little bit right there. So there's some snap that we're trying to get, okay? But her shoulders are so rotated, we're not going to get the real pull around that we're looking for. So, a couple things there. Again, I really like the drive. So, she's obviously been working on some drive mechanics right there. And we just want to get that synced up. Okay. She's spinning open a little bit. So watch, the left leg is coming around right there so she can open. Anytime you start to rotate, you will lose the power of your momentum and the hips going forward. Although she does an excellent job of getting very far out there. Again, when you use a lot of momentum like that, and again, she does an excellent job of it. I'm just trying to control it a little better. A lot of these mechanics, like right there, she starts to turn the ball down, I believe, and lock her arm right there. These are all, and then the shoulder starts to go forward and down right there to stop her. This is probably the best one of them all. She's fighting to stay up, trying to stay tall, and a little different. And then there's her posture finish. She finishes upright. So a couple things that we would try to do, and I think would help, is I think she can gain some speed, a few more miles an hour. And then I feel confident that her accuracy will go way up, especially because we would get her posture. When you're just going as hard as you can with momentum, you don't have really any checkpoints, and you kind of just, sometimes you get it and get it right and time it right and tempo right and you pitch great. And then other times you tend to lose it a little bit and you're trying to find the strike zone, and mechanics kind of break off a little bit. I haven't seen her pitching game, so I'm just speaking in general terms. But we could get a little right there. So right there is good. We're trying to do exactly, we'll do also what we use. And so now we got a little better push there. And if you look at the foot gets turned over a little cleaner, then it turns at the end. So it's just coordinating her pitching, putting it together, balancing it out. That would be the thing we're looking to do. Let me give you an example of another pitcher and kind of break down what we're trying to do with her. Now, by no means is it perfect, and we're trying to continue to improve also with this young lady. Okay? All right, this is Caden, and we're working on the Queen of the Hill. And what these do, I can tell right here, we want the knees to go forward and down right there. Okay, now she's turned that right foot a little bit, so that's incorrect. We want to go over the foot, but we'll use this one as an example. So the foot goes down, and then the left knee comes up. She holds it in that 90-degree angle and lifts it up. So you're trying to get to this posture with a bent knee in the right leg. So left leg lifts, then right leg drives right there. And there's the hips going forward. Okay, we're trying to continue to get that posture. So as she goes forward, the knees go down right there. She's getting in the pot right there. And then bent leg. And then as it gets to there, the left leg straightens and the right leg drives. Now, and she's going up. She's using her back muscles to open and spread and land. So when we land right there, there's a compression in the knee right there. You can see it. The back knee is driving. The hands, she's under rotated a little bit here, but when she doesn't throw the ball, she kind of does that. So just as for example purposes, now there she's using her back muscles to pull down and then simulate the throw. Let's see if we got a throw here. I didn't get any throws, okay. So here we got a throw. It's similar stuff. Okay. All right, so here we got a throw. Left leg, right leg loaded. Lifting, driving with the right leg, kicking out with the left leg. Hands going up. So we're trying to land right about when the right leg's compressed, the hand's right about there. The ball above the ear. So now we can pull down and with the hands, see? So we're not trying to, on the front side going up, try to go as fast as we can here. We're trying to get to a posture right about there and pull down with our back and whip with our whip right there, bent elbow and pulling with the back. When the hand gets there, you're using your shoulder muscle to turn the ball, and you're using your forearm to whip the ball right there. And that's what we're looking for. Okay? Let this go together. Yes, yes. And then then you're bent. Yes, and now it's there. Now you can push. There's so many fine little points, just like hitting. But kids get into that habit, and it's so hard to break it. But that weight has to go here, and then I have to push forward. I have to push forward. If I go up,